Hello everybody, so I'm currently pet sitting. So basically, as I am pregnant and going through my first trimester, I have been struggling a little bit. I feel like people's first trimester can be quite, difficult when it comes to like the nausea and you get a lot of symptoms because obviously the baby is forming all of its organs and everything else. I am 8 weeks pregnant now. So that's apparently the size of raspberry. I'm not gonna lie, I don't have a bump. I do keep filming myself or taking photos of myself whenever I'm bloated because I consider that as a bump, but the next morning it's gone down. So yeah, you don't usually get a bump till about like 12 to 13 weeks anyway. So like that's normal, obviously. My skin is breaking out loads, as you can see. I do need to change my bedding though, like that is due, so maybe that's the reason. But anyway, I don't want a boring vlog, but that is kind of what I feel like this vlog is going to be. So I wanted to document my pregnancy. So I've been doing daily vlogging and all my other vlogs I think are decent, and I rewatch them back because I think they're entertaining. Like I like to look at memories, but so I've been filming the last about 5 days and I haven't filmed much, and the content I have been creating they've been god awful. And so I'm starting the vlog here now, but I will be adding in clips from the last however long, and I don't really know what this vlog is going to be and turn out like. I'm just going to add clips, anything I have on my phone, and I'm going to try and cut out a lot of it. This vlog is just a lot of talking. I have been very nauseous. I've been feeling a lot of symptoms. Yesterday I got a very heat wave, heat flush, and it was crazy. I was shaking, like my whole body was vibrating like crazy. I do keep getting symptoms. There was 2 days I experienced extreme pain. I haven't obviously I would go to the doctors if I got a fever or I bled, but I haven't, so I think we're still okay. But I have been experiencing a lot of nausea when it comes to food, struggling to eat. I'm currently pet sitting. I'm only pet sitting for one night with the same dogs I always pet sit. Sadly, one of them is poorly, so she's in a crate right now, and I feel really bad for her. So I have some medication I need to give her at 3 p.m. and 10 p.m. I think he said, but I'm not quite sure. He said he's going to send me the details. He hasn't yet, so I'll just wait for those. And then we've got Brad next to me. The weather has finally died down a little bit. It's still 25 degrees today, but it's been like 30, 31 degrees, 32 degrees every single day. So it's actually cloudy today, which I'm very happy about, so I can actually go out and take the dogs on a walk. So this is the same day as where I left off the last vlog. I will be vlogging a lot. You will see a lot of vlogs from me, and if there's any improvements you want or anything you want me to start filming more, like maybe the kennels, because I feel like there would be a lot of people interested in the kennels and the kennel life, or maybe I can give you a tour. Maybe I could bring you along with me for a day and not film it like a vlog, film it like maybe my partner could film it or something like that. If you prefer that, or maybe challenge videos, I would definitely do that. I just really want some comments, I want some support, but I will be doing it if I don't get it, because I do it for my entertainment. But first of all, I wanted to show you a few things. So first of all, these flowers. Excuse the amount of bottles on my side. I need to organise and clean this. I actually have done a bunch of organisation in the kitchen, and I still have a lot to do. I could show you. I'm going to show you. I don't care about the judgment. But I got these flowers, which I'm very happy about. So now we've got some colour in this corner of the room. And then this is atrocious. This is my side of the bed, not my side of the bed, but this side of the bed at the moment. Absolutely awful. I don't know what to do about. Oh, this camera's not turning around. I don't know what to do about it, because we actually haven't got a wardrobe in our house. We haven't got a chest of drawers. We don't have any storage for clothes. That's why this happens a lot. Also, if you can see on top of Nova's terrarium, there is a big pile of stuff, so I'm going to go through everything and tidy. But first of all, I'm trying to make it cozy, and I don't have any blankets. It's so hard when you don't have blankets and pillows to make the place look cozy. I want the bed to be as cozy as possible, so it's all clean, fresh, changed. And I'm going to start on a few things. But I wanted to talk about a tradition I started last year, and I loved the idea. I saw it on TikTok, and some people may judge me for this or whatever, but I love traditions, and I love writing letters to your future self, or doing a video and then in 10 years time you watch the video and recreate the video or answer questions or whatever, like dear my older self, dear my younger self. I love stuff like that. And like families which make up traditions, like every whatever on the 2nd of whatever we go to cinema or whatever it may be. I literally just made that up. But there's one tradition I started last year, which I started sooner, but I'm a big like diary writer, so I do have a lot of diaries. I have like wrote my whole life, so I can go back and look. But I have this book. It just does not fit what I'm about to tell you what it is. It is actually my Halloween box. So every 31st of October, I write a letter to my future self the next year. I don't fully know the rules of what I want to do with it. I can't really remember because a lot has happened since then. But basically, I write where I am in life on the 31st of October, so it'll be 2026 this year. I write everything about myself. I answer some questions to myself. I then write some questions to my future self. I also say where I want to be next year, 31st of October. And I just basically vent everything which is going on in life. And yeah, basically. And write it and seal it up and put it in this box. But it doesn't look like a Halloween box, so that's where these come in. I've actually grabbed some acrylic paint, which I'm going to paint this black, and then once it's dried, I'm then going to paint some pumpkins or spiders or whatever it may be. And I also wanted to show you the baby book I bought. I bought my first, not like reading book, because I already bought them in the last vlog, but I bought this off Amazon, and I may put it in the description because generally I recommend this. Like this, for any mums out there, even if not a mum yet and you know you want to be in the future, this is perfect. Like this to me is a perfect book, and it's 0 till, well, it's even before born to 5 years of age, so it's a long lasting book. So this is the book. You can actually get it in so many different colours. I picked green because our theme of our nursery and for the baby is going to be green. You can actually change this photo to a picture of your kid, but that's what's in at the moment. Because I picked green, I think it also picked the woodland theme, which is absolutely perfect for us, because I'm actually going to share some ideas I have for the nursery. I'm going to put them up on the screen now. This is my general theme for my nursery. I will be sleeping with the baby next to the bed in a cot for a while, but obviously when it gets old enough and it goes to its nursery, that's what I want it made for. But I actually think this is perfect. So it's all set out very neatly, and this is the contents. As you can see, there is a lot. We've got the family tree and all of this. I will show you individually. It won't be too long, and if you want to skip ahead you definitely can. But this is the family tree where you add everyone's names, and there's so many slots for photos. This is not an ad or anything like that. I wish it was, but it's definitely not. But it's like other family members we want you to know about, which may be not on the photo. And then we've got all these, so meet the parents with the photos, and then information about the parents. We've got our love story, us together, how we first met. We've got about pregnancy, so pregnancy photos, the date we found out about you. We've got like our first thoughts and reaction, the first person we told and how it happened. Then we've got pregnancy narratives, so my symptoms, food cravings, everything. And I think this is perfect because a lot of things like that I feel like you forget. Like a lot of pregnant women, you know, after you're giving birth and stuff, you kind of forget pregnancy. That's why I have like so many people have multiple babies, even though they're birthing maybe have been really hard and labor and everything, but you forget. I feel like that's what I've heard anyway. So we've got the date of the ultrasound, estimated due date, and then we've got the baby shower section, which I'm so looking forward to. I'm already started planning the baby shower. The nursery, this is kind of like an American set book, and I say that because they talk about kindergarten and like grades, which we don't have in the UK. at some point in this book, but I will figure it out, I'll cross it out and put something else. We see loads of space for pictures. We've got your birth story, birth details. I'm literally just skipping ahead here, picking loads of pages, but just so you get the gist, my first photos, and this is where the journey begins. So you've got like every week, a photo every week with some likes and dislikes, the weight, the height. You don't have to fill in all these pages, but they've got it all the way up to 1 year of age, and then we've got other sections about that. So happy first birthday, and you do a picture of the first birthday and all about them, and then it's like goes up by years. So then we've got hold up, I know it's a letter, they've got letters on your birthday, which perfection, I love that. Again, with traditions. Look, first day of preschool, first day of kindergarten, we don't really have that. And then it's all laid out amazingly. And then right at the back we've actually got right at the back. Oh no, this is letters to you. I thought right at the back was photos. Here we go. There's loads of photo areas where you can put more photos. And I need to buy one of them little printable picture. What are they called? Printers. I need to buy the little printers where you can attach it to your phone and you can print little photos off. I also have a big collection of stickers, which I'm pretty happy about. One thing I do really need to buy is paintbrushes, because I basically have no paintbrushes and I have to paint this whole box with a paintbrush which is this small. So yeah, I need paintbrushes. I should have got some when we actually went in this like arts and crafts shop, but I didn't think of it. So yeah, I'm going to get started on all this. I'm going to tidy. Aaron is out tonight. He's at his parents', so I'm actually looking forward to the night by myself. Not last night, but the night before, he was actually at his parents' tonight. I kind of love alone time at night sometimes. He's even taking the dogs with him, so like I'm actually like alone, except for my gecko, but you know what I mean. Also, I don't know what's going on with my gecko, because she's kind of being, I don't know how to say it, but suicidal. She keeps climbing as high as possible and purposely falling, and then she keeps also banging her head against the glass continuously. So in my head, it's because she wants to come out or she's too hot. So I've been cooling her down with cold water, giving her loads of water, giving her loads of food, obviously checking on her. I've been letting her out, but what she's been doing lately is trying to run off. She's always been very chill when I let her out, and she literally won't leave my sight really. And now she like tries to bolt for it. And obviously there's problems with that. I don't know if there's any holes in my house where she can get out or she'll get loose. Obviously she'll die if she goes outside. So I've been like worried to let her out. I don't know what's going on with her. She's acting like she just wants to run away. Basically, I think maybe she's going through a phase, like, or something. And also, my crested gecko, I'm 90% sure she's a girl, but apparently you're supposed to find her eggs often. They're meant to lay eggs, even if they're not fertile. And I've never once seen her lay an egg. And there's 10% of me which thinks, what if she isn't a she? Which I don't know. But I think she is, but I don't know. Did I jinx myself? I don't know. I feel like I've been making out this pregnancy is so easy and so straightforward and a lot better than everybody else's, what I see on the internet. Yeah, no, it just didn't hit yet. Last night was torture. So the only like really strong craving, like I had to have it, like I was like gonna cry if I didn't have it, and it hit the spot like crazy, was only once in my pregnancy, and that was for milk and ice. And ice in general has been a big craving of mine, just chewing on ice. And I actually googled that last night, and it's a sign of anemia, which the last 3 days, so yesterday and 2 other days, I've noticed that my iron's been dropping, and I have noticed it, so I started taking iron tablets constantly. I started upping my vitamin C so I can absorb iron better. However, I tried steak and it made me so nauseous. So I've been experiencing a lot of nausea when it comes to food aversions, and because I am a very healthy eater, I've been sticking with my healthy eating plan. And if you did watch the last vlog, I discussed the plan of, if I eat completely clean, no fast food, no junk food, no processed food, no sugar for 7 days, Aaron will plan a date night. Well, I think I'm utterly stupid. You can't do that when pregnant. You can't do it, because even though you have the most discipline in the world, your body physically rejects food it doesn't want. I have been forcing myself to eat healthy, which has been making me lack nutrition and lack a lot of food. Because when I've been eating food I don't fancy, like last night I had sweet potato, even though I really did not want sweet potato. I was 2 bites in and I was completely full. I thought I was going to be sick. Every time I eat something which is not a craving and I don't 100% want, and my body's not thinking about, I have been instantly feeling like I'm going to throw up, and I have a fear of being sick, so I like panic, and then I'm not hungry for like hours, so I'm actually not eating enough. No more. If I'm craving like cookies all the time and biscuits and chocolate, I'm not going to eat that. I'm sorry, but I'm not going to make myself feel more sick. Like, I'm not eating literal junk food, but things like pizza, things like McDonald's, things like where they're actually proper food. Yeah, they're a little bit processed, but they are proper food. I'm going to eat those, because for days now I've been craving garlic mayonnaise, and I hate mayonnaise. Like, I hate gravy. I've been craving gravy, but I really want that. And I specifically want, there's this pizza shop in town, and I've only been there once, and I want that pizza, and I want garlic mayonnaise. Oh my god, so badly, to the point last night, that is all I thought I could stomach, but I couldn't get it because it was like midnight by the time. Anyway, I was struggling last night. My iron dropped dramatically to the point I couldn't even stand. I kept feeling like I was going to pass out. I couldn't even sit up in bed because I was so lightheaded. Kept losing my vision, kept losing my hearing. It was like bad again. Oh, my dad is messaging me like tons because he thinks I should call 111. I think he's really dramatic. I didn't know the doctors weren't open. So this morning I was going to call the doctors. I was going to book in a blood test. I was going to try and up my iron. And no. So today I'm buying black pudding, spinach, a bunch of things. I'm going to have spinach smoothies every single morning. I'm going to just force myself to eat iron, but also listen to my body, because I am going to have Domino's for lunch with garlic dip, I think. Or like the pizza down the road with a garlic dip I can find. Because that's what I want. So I'm going to eat that. And I'm not going to feel guilty for it, because holy shit, I've been eating so healthy and I don't feel very well. And I woke up literally feeling like I was going to throw up. All night I've been up feeling like I'm going to throw up. I have been in pain. I have been starving, but every food I put in my mouth, I nearly throw up. And the only thing I freaking want is pizza. So, yeah, that's my second craving. My second major craving is pizza, but with the garlic mayonnaise. Currently making a bacon sandwich for breakfast though, because there's nothing open which sells pizza for breakfast. I literally woke up before 8 a.m. even though I had like no sleep. We're opening up the kennels this morning. Aaron has come back from his parents. I spent last night alone. I was like dying, tossing and turning all night. All I wanted was Aaron, but he wasn't here. He was asleep as well. I was spam texting him. Got the dogs back. Oh, Nancy! Ah! Fucking hell! Baby, dogs are out. Nancy, no! Come on, what do you think you're doing? No! Oh, babe. Oh no! Well, I passed out, cut my knee. The dogs then scratched my hip pretty bad and it bled loads, so got some plasters on, because if obviously I get shit in the cuts, it might get infected. But this is Chucky, and oh, this one here, and then this one's not named, but that one's pretty cute. But this one's my little baby. That's my plaster. Oh goodness. Yeah, well, they're not open. Yeah, I know they're not open this weekend for some reason. Oh! No, but now that I've tried that one. Oh, you're probably fallen in the pits, aren't you? You clumsy little one. You clumsy little one. Ooh! He's so cute! and grab them all. One-handed. You've got sawdust all over you, mate. Ooh, yum. So I need to watch Chucky with the food because Chucky's obviously eating it and he hasn't got teeth like the rest. Round and my dog's in here. Cassie's in here. Cassie's in here. He just walked in casually. She's just scared of puppies.
What's going on, babe? Cassie, come on, Cassie.
She's like, I'm just going to chill in here. I'm going to open cans with you.
Come on. She's not just not biting me.
That's great because I opened up the kennels this morning and then we ended up going to McDonald's. So originally I was, like I said, really craving pizza and garlic dip. Then I started craving the McCrispy in McDonald's and I got, here's some photos, I got a McCrispy, I got fries, I got a garlic and mayo dip, which honestly hit the spot. And then I also did get the Big Mac sauce just to try it, but not really pickly person at the moment. I've gone off a lot of things and pickles is one of them, so it's not great, but anyway. And then I also did buy the raspberry Sprite because they didn't have my strawberry lemonade, which I freaking obsessed with and I really want it, but they didn't have it. And it hit the spot. It was good. All the food was good. I ate it on the drive back and everything's good. I am sitting with my dad's. He is gone to my mum's. I've swapped dogs. I played with puppies. I am happy. Like, genuinely right now, I feel content. I feel happy. I feel relaxed. The only thing stressing me out is this application I need to do, and it's just being so difficult. I'm also now drinking ginger beer, and I'm filling out my baby book. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. Filling out my baby book. Makeup.
Well, what should I do? Just leave the camera on the side down here or something?
I'm gonna be so cross. Oh.
Guys, Auntie.
Hi. Love ya. This is the part where one of us sits outside Chloe's room and makes sure that she comes.
So I just wanted to do an update. I haven't actually been vlogging the last few days. So yeah, a few days has passed, but I have been extremely nauseous. I've been nearly feeling like I'm going to throw up constantly, and that's exactly how I feel right now. I decided to get out. I have been actually like still keeping myself very busy. I just haven't been working out. Like I haven't worked out in ages or gone on like long walks or anything. But basically tonight we decided we're gonna have a date night. It was planned anyway. I did a bunch of kind of work. I went to an appointment earlier, so we've had a really busy day. I've been up early, and right now I'm sitting like caressing my stomach because we went to the cinema. We watched the new Evil Dead. I think it's called Evil Dead Rise, which I thought was going to be so much better than it was. It was... Okay, so I'm not going to do any spoilers for anybody who wants to watch it, but if you love the Evil Dead franchise, I love it. And I've always loved it. And the new one isn't all the hype. I'm going to be honest with you. It is kind of... They've kind of gone off track, which is completely fine because they've made... Well, they made 2 other movies, but they obviously had... I think they had a series before that. And like, it's easy for the same sort of thing to happen. So I understand they changed it up a little bit, but it just wasn't great. There's a lot of things I could say which wasn't great about it. But I sat through the whole thing. It did get boring. And I would say about maybe 25 minutes before the ending, or a little bit more, or whatever it was, I started getting incredible pain. I was worried. Like, incredible pain. I was sitting in the back of the cinema, and then in the toilets I had so much pain and trying to walk back to the car, and I thought I was going to be sick. So he stopped at McDonald's because I haven't had dinner yet, and it's 9 o'clock. It's completely bright outside. 9 o'clock, like crazy. 9 p.m. and the sun's out and it's warm. That's summer for you and freaking global warming. But yeah, he's stopped at McDonald's. I'm gonna have a wrap to get something in my stomach because even though I've not been that unhealthy, I have been eating a lot of things I wouldn't normally, and I've been having a lot of dairy, because what I've been noticing is that dairy hasn't really been affecting me. Like, I'm lactose intolerant and it's not like giving me the same symptoms. So I've been eating a lot of dairy, and I just don't know if I should be doing that. I don't know what I should be eating, but like my body keeps telling me to eat fatty foods. Like, that's all I want. So I kind of just doing that, because whenever I eat anything else, I like feel worse. So I like don't know. I don't have any advice. I don't know anybody pregnant. I wish I could get advice. You know what I mean? I can't even speak to my midwife yet, but. But I just wanted to explain what's going on. So yesterday and today, it's been 2 days basically since I went to the cinema and last filmed. Yesterday I had a bed day. I didn't get out of bed at all. I was absolutely exhausted. I experienced still a lot of pain yesterday, and I also been experienced insomnia, so I literally couldn't get sleep last night even though I was absolutely exhausted. But today I have, even though I've still had a bed day, I've been more productive and I've been on a health kick today, and I've had a lot more energy, but also just taking it easy and taking it slow. So this is my first kind of form of exercise today. I'm walking on the treadmill. I'm walking on 1.0 speed, so like very slow walk, but I'm going to do it for 45 minutes, I think it is. I'm actually out of breath. I did a bunch of stretching and it got me so out of breath. I've been feeling a lot of muscle weakness, especially today, and it's like I've been working out even though I haven't, and I'm just so weak. Like, everything I'm finding difficult to carry, and I'm getting very tired easily. My heart rate has been increasing, which is not great. So basically I have POTS, which means I have quite a fast heart rate anyway. And when I've been doing things over the kennels, because I have been like still doing the kennels, I've been struggling to carry dogs. When I pick up quite heavy dogs, my heart rate seems to be not too great, so I've been not lifting anything heavy, and I've been just kind of listening to my body. But today I literally have to keep swapping hands because I'm so out of breath. But today I've been keeping hydrated. I've drank so much, and I've been watching a gameplay of the new Resident Evil, which I'm really enjoying. I also so keeping my place clean and tidy has been just a godsend to me right now. Feeling like the place is cozy has just been making my relaxation days just 10 times better. I just wish I had like a face mask and everything like that, but I do have a Sanctuary Spa body scrub, which I used yesterday in my everything shower, which was absolutely amazing. I'm sorry, but there was this woman, so I'm currently just sitting in the car, and a woman has tried to fit into the smallest car parking space in a big car and then hit the side of the car, didn't even apologise, just gave me the most dirtiest freaking look, and I don't know how she's going to go back in, so we're going to have to leave before her, or she's going to hit it again because she's parked like right up against our car, and I couldn't even get out to go see if she's done it to the car, so I tried to like peer my head around. Anyway, it's also so hot in here. I was gonna open the door because there's so many car parking spaces. Normally I like open the door and I make sure like there's nobody trying to pull into it, but I can't, so I'm boiling. Freaking hell. First time in a long time I'm actually doing the cooking. You're gonna have to excuse the state of the actual stove. I know it's mucky. I have cleaned like the actual countertop before I did this, but yeah, I'm making a rice dish with chicken, which is in the air fryer currently. I'm actually trying to attempt to do chicken on the bone, chicken drumsticks, but don't know how it's going to turn out because a lot of the time my chicken drumsticks turn out either underdone or very dry, so I don't know what I'm doing wrong there. But this is just the sauce for the rice. I basically added some chicken bone broth, some garlic puree, some tomato puree, some tomatoes, and some onion. It goes wow. It is a sunny, lovely day, and we are heading to the forest. We are heading to the lodges we usually stay at, and we're gonna get a drink there. We're gonna sit. It is very hot, and a little bit worried about the dogs, and also the fact that I'm in I'm in joggers, but we will see. And trying to keep the dogs as cool as possible, plus the woods are quite shaded anyway, so I think they'll be alright. And we're gonna go on a walk and it's gonna be a great day. We have literally been doing a bunch of like online stuff we needed to do this morning. Aaron worked, I slept in. And I'm gonna put, I don't even know if I want to put any makeup on, I might not. I just need to put some cream on. I am so grateful that I'm pregnant, and that is not sarcasm. I am actually so grateful that I'm pregnant, but I don't feel very well. For goodness sakes, we've had to stop at Greg's because I need food right now. So he's getting me a sausage roll, but for goodness sake.
Yeah, I know.
Oh look, we're in the same side belly now. Get your bummy
Yeah,
on.
I'm opening this door.
You don't move back, you're too tall.
Am I not back enough?
You're so chunky.
I'm so chunky.
Chunky.
Oh.
What? I'm gonna have to follow you the camera then so I can get a good photo of you. They think this toy's theirs, but no. This is for the poorly girl. Look at me. Here you go, Pop. I'm so sorry. You're a pretty girl, though. You're so pretty. No, you can't. Jordan, do you want to go? We're going to be going. Yeah, we are. I need to literally put everything away because these dogs get into everything. And I can only... My phone is currently on 20%, so that's not great. But I'm going to move everything out of the way and I'm going to go and take 2 of them on a walk. Hopefully I can handle 2 at the same time. Fingers crossed. But I'm going to try and take 2 of them. I'm going to put everything away, like I said. I don't know if you can see, but usually my belly's like flat and really like defined. Right now, like there is like a lot of like, it has definitely grown and I haven't been eating more, so it's not from that. I just wanted to show you. Oh, I can't. If I undo the top button, to be honest, the top buttons are looking too tight anyway. Like I'm still definitely not. You want to play? Oh, you need to have my fingers there. Go get the longer. Go get the longer one. Oh my god. So I just got back from a walk. Don't think you can even hear me. You okay, Paul? Like if I can like squeeze it in this much. So there's the baby. But then I've got loads of blown. I'm like trying to watch my laptop and this is Louis! He's bored! You bored boy! I stink now of your breath! Oh, Louis, you're standing on the laptop! Louis! Boy. You stinky boy. Ow! You big boy, you're so bored. Go play with your freaking toys, Lou. Go play with your toys. Not my fingers. Not my fingers. Not my... I can't believe I'm pregnant right now trying to grow a human, and yet I have had 1.5 hours sleep tonight. It is currently 5:30 in the morning. I'm watching The Sims. I got Duke asleep on the bed. He's been asleep literally all night. And basically, if you can hear the dog in the background, Poppy, who is ill, I fell asleep at 11:15 p.m. I then got woken up by Poppy at 1 a.m. Crying, pacing. Basically, she has this medication, it makes her drowsy, and I'm guessing one of them's painkillers. And it wears off after like 2.5-3 hours. So it wore off at 1 in the morning, so she was very uncomfortable. I let her out for the toilet. She went to the toilet, came back in. She was supposed to be in a crate, but she was crying a lot in a crate, so I thought I'll, you know, let her in here. Anyway, basically as time went on, she just didn't rest. I ended up having to put her back in a crate. She's in a crate right now. But she had basically been up from 1 to 4. She then went to sleep a little bit, and then now it's 5:30 and she's awake again. So yeah, she's very tired. I've been out there laying with her. She does stop crying when I lay with her, but yeah, she can't fall asleep because I think she's in pain or discomfort, but she moves completely fine. Like she's usually running around the garden, like, but she's just crying. Obviously the owner knows more about it than me, so I'm not gonna question anything about it, but I feel so bad for her. I gave her 2 lots of medication yesterday, but I am a light sleeper, so I can't sleep through noise, and her crying constantly, I just can't sleep through, so I couldn't get back to sleep. I've had a bowl of cereal. Yeah, I'm like not complaining though. Like, I genuinely love these dogs. Like, I love spending time with them, and I actually would still do this. Shut the window. I definitely am looking not my best, but we're gonna have to excuse that. I'm just getting socks on because I've been walking around all morning without socks on, and the floor is getting a little bit mucky from the dogs. It is currently 7:48 in the morning. I've got Brad sniffing me. They are hungry, so I'm gonna go make their breakfast now. I had a 2-minute nap, like literally 2 minutes. Woke up from a nightmare. It was actually a horrible nightmare. It's because I have been up all night. Like, usually I get like sleep paralysis or nightmares when I like don't sleep enough, or my sleep's not consistent or whatever, or if I'm overly tired. And then basically at 6 in the morning, Duke and Louis both woke up to play. Duke has been barking all morning, like driving me crazy. I've been up, down, up, down, up, down. And then I had a 20-minute nap literally not that long ago, and that gave me like the tiniest boost of energy to be like, I need to get up now, I need to feed them, or they're not going to shut up, they want food. I'm also trying to charge my phone and it won't charge. Are you hungry? I need to get up. I'm pretty tired, man. I'm pretty tired. We are pretty cute. You're pretty stinky though. I think you need a wash. Yes. I've kind of gotten used to the smell now. Kind of ignored it. Because I did have them in the bed with me. If you should see the bed, there's so much hair because obviously Brad sleeps under the covers. Like, I had to lift the covers up. But no, he's the only one who actually like slept with me properly. And he was pretty good. He gave me space. It's just I had to keep getting up because Poppy and stuff, that was the only thing. If Poppy wasn't ill, and if Poppy wasn't ill, I would have had a good night's sleep, because I don't mind waking up at like 6, like for the day, if I fell asleep and I had a good sleep, because the bed's actually really comfy. And who's cutie? Okay, I need to get up. Oh, no, I'm getting up. I'm going now. Okay, let's try this, okay, Pop? Let's get you some cheese and ham. You're... Go on. No. No. Poppy. Poppy, you eat it. Eat it. Okay, medication is done. It took a while. I'm now gonna have this. I had a few sips of coffee. and it's freezing outside. Like, I'm actually freezing, but they want to play outside, so whatever. I'm gonna have to go and get dressed or something. I only washed my face, or like, I brushed my teeth early in the morning, but I need to brush my teeth again.
Guys, doing. You guys being so naughty. So naughty.
What are you barking at? Why are we barking? Why would...
Oh shit, fell down a hole.
Hey, so I've really been trying to look after myself and my skin and make it all smooth as possible. So I've been using cocoa butter. That's been my main thing since I first got pregnant. I've been using, but I bought this. And I don't know if this is any good, but I kind of just want to show you it. It is this, and I've been putting a few drops every night on my areas which are going to grow. And then also Aaron bought me some flowers today. So. Yeah, so I've had to cancel going to the beach today. Aaron is currently at the beach having a picnic with his family, which I was invited to, and I'm unable to go because I'm too unwell. I'm actually so unwell that even tidying the house, which is highly stressing me out right now, feels like too much. And that's what's going on. Also still having nosebleeds. Also looking after the dogs, which keep wanting to go in and out of the house every 2 seconds, and then they start barking outside and I have to go out and get them. I still haven't organised or cut my flowers, which are still there out of a vase. Like, I know it's going to get better, hopefully. I'm hoping that my second trimester I get a lot more energy. I'm working out again, organising, because I'm not going to lie, I'm struggling. And tomorrow is my first midwife appointment. It's flown by so quick, but I'm just like, I'm so tired all the time. I've got like a bump now. Like, it actually all of a sudden has kind of popped in a way. There was definitely a bump there.